What are some of the downsides of psychiatric medication? We asked Dr. Hyla Cass on the Functional Forum.
The downside, the drugs are toxic. And in detoxifying them, in the body's processing them, it's using up nutrients. These are nutrients that we need to make our brain work properly. So the crazy thing is that we're giving something that's actually interfering with what it's supposed to be doing. Depleting our B vitamins, depleting zinc, depleting magnesium, depleting everything that we need to make the brain work properly. The reuptake inhibitors, the SSRI, actually accelerate the depletion of neurotransmitters. They don't make us have more serotonin, they make us have less. And what happens too is the medications cause a downregulation of the neurotransmitter receptors by 40 to 60%. Also, these drugs are very addictive, very, very hard to discontinue. And they change the brain. So you have a different brain after you've been on the SSRIs or any of the medications for a while. And so going off the medication is really hard because you're working with a different brain. And so ultimately what could have been a short, time-limited depression or even psychotic episode or an anxiety episode or bipolar episode, what could be time-limited ends up becoming a chronic condition. And the truth is that most episodes really would last only 3 to 6 months if they were left alone or treated minimally, not over-treated. There may be times, I'm not anti-drug, I'm just saying that we need to use the drugs appropriately. So we may be turning short-term suffering into a long-term disability because we're changing the brain. And we know this from outcome studies. And besides, with all the increase of antidepressants, we're still having an increase in the incidence of depression. Well, what conclusion can you draw? Well, first of all, our environment's getting worse, but also it may be actually due to the use or overuse of antidepressant medication. And what we also know this from research that antidepressants are only slightly better than placebos, and they fail in the active placebo trials. So really the whole magic bullet idea of taking a pill for every ill, including specifically for depression or specifically for anxiety, doesn't really fly. Now for some people, some of the time, they may work. But as the way they're being prescribed now, not so much.
Thanks so much for watching, and for more great clips like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I've created a special free video just for you. It's called the 5 Steps to Becoming a Leader in Your Wellness Community, and it'll give you some of the starting points on how to position yourself as the leader in your zip code of your health community. All you have to do is click on the link below.